Hey guys, so we're gonna do a quick video on how to unbrick your OnePlus 8 or OnePlus 8 Pro. Let's say you bricked it, or you just want to get back to stock factory. Now this will erase everything on your phone. This is like the last resort, but if you want to do this, just back up everything before you do it. But it'll work on rooted phones, unrooted phones, any OnePlus 8 models, OnePlus 8 Pro models. So let's go ahead and take a look. So the first thing you're going to do is go ahead and download the firmware file. If you go to under how to unbrick OnePlus 8 Pro under the category OnePlus 8 and 8 Pro, you'll see the two firmwares. This is Oxygen OS. Now if you want to change firmwares, you can just do this and then just download, if you want like Indian firmware, go ahead and download from OnePlus site, and you can just literally update from your phone in the settings, local upgrade firmware. So go ahead and download this one or this one. So I've got I'm gonna go ahead and use the OnePlus 8 today, which I've got here, and all the download links are at the bottom. Click here to download. All right, I already downloaded it, so I'm not gonna do it again. And then go to your downloads folder, and you're gonna go ahead and find the instant noodle. I don't know why they call it instant noodle. It's like a cup of ramen or something. So this is for the OnePlus 8, and this is for the OnePlus 8 Pro. Double click and extract all, and you get a folder called instant noodle blah blah blah. Here we go. Go in that folder, double click, and go ahead and double click on an MSM download tool. Alright, and I have all the steps outlined here if you guys want to just follow that. It's just, I'm just doing that exactly. Really easy to do. You're going to go ahead and choose other. Alright, make sure, oops, here we go. Make sure to choose other, not factory, other. Hit next. And you get this tool. This is one of the coolest things about OnePlus phones is that they allow you to basically unbrick your OnePlus at basically Qualcomm chip level. This is actually just flashing to your chip. So the first thing you're going to do is set the target to O2. All right, and this is very important. You're going to power off your phone. You're going to either power off your phone, or you might be stuck on a boot loop. Then what you can do is hold down power and the volume down. And then as soon as it reboots, you hold down volume up and volume down. Now you have to have the USB cable in first. And go ahead and open up Device Manager, all right? Because you need to know when it's actually connecting. So mine is powered off. You can see there's nothing there. Now when I hit volume up and down together, you'll see the Qualcomm thing come up here. All right, volume up, volume down, and power. And boom shakalaka. You should see Qualcomm HS blah blah QD loader. Then you immediately hit enum and check COM14 and hit start. You got to do this real fast because if you do it slow, your phone might reboot. Like I said, what you want to do if you're in the boot loop, you're going to do the same thing, but you're going to go ahead and reset the phone by holding down volume down and power. And as soon as it resets, immediately you're going to just hold down volume up and volume down. And you should be able to see a Qualcomm HS USB. This is the special factory download mode. It's the same for all the OnePlus phones. All right. So that's how you do it. And you just give it it takes about 5 minutes. And when you come back, your phone will be completely back to normal. So I'll be back when this is completely done. Actually, I'll just leave it here since you guys want to see what's really happening. Once this is flashed, what will happen is you'll be completely back to stock, and even your bootloader will be locked. Now, this may actually solve if you're on T-Mobile, because it may allow you to unlock the bootloader without going through T-Mobile. That's what I heard. So if you have a T-Mobile model or a Verizon model, try this. And you may actually be able to convert your OnePlus 8 or 8 Pro into a fully international version. Yeah, go try it. It can't hurt. You know, then you can unlock your bootloader. Also, when you unlock the bootloader after you do this, Your OEM unlocking may be grayed out. That's because you're not connected to the internet. So make sure you're connected to the internet. Then you'll be able to unlock the bootloader again. Now, also another thing, if you're watching this in the future, then what you can do is, let's say newer Oxygen OS is installed. Then after doing this, simply do the OTA update. That way, I don't have to keep updating this video tutorial because it's always going to be the same. So OnePlus 6 unbrick video I made, and it really helped people because I still get a lot of comments. People are like, "Oh, that saved my life." So that's one of the things I love about OnePlus product, because it's even more solid than Google. Google doesn't offer you Qualcomm MSM download tool. Xiaomi doesn't. OnePlus is the only company that allows you to completely unbrick your phone at Qualcomm chip level, at the CPU level. So that's, I think, really cool. I think that's another reason I really love OnePlus products in general. I didn't really like the price of the OnePlus 8 Pro, but I had some problems with battery life and freezing issues. But once I installed the custom ROM, I've been using the carbon ROM almost a week now, and it's so much faster, and it made my phone so much better. So definitely, if you're still using stock firmware on any OnePlus phones, you're just not utilizing, because OnePlus is already fast on Oxygen OS. Well, guess what? If you install custom ROM, it just becomes super duper duper fast. So you could see it took, it's been 200 seconds. We're about 3 minutes. And it should take another maybe a minute or two, and you should be good to go. Other than that, yeah. Oh, there we go. Download complete, and boom shakalaka. And it took exactly 216 seconds. So a little bit over 3 minutes. Is that 3 minutes? Yeah, 3 minutes and 30 seconds. See how quickly you can unbrick your OnePlus 8 or 8 Pro. Literally takes you less than 5 minutes. This is why I love OnePlus stuff. You can mess it up as much as you can. You know, I've bricked my OnePlus 6 to a point where it would not boot. It would actually only be in EDL mode. The screen wouldn't even turn on. And that's when I started first unbricking these devices. The way I actually bricked it was I used fastboot to relock the bootloader. And I guess OnePlus doesn't let you do that, and it just completely bricks it. So don't try to lock the bootloader. I know, why would you want to? Because I was making the tutorial, and I was like, okay, I gotta relock the bootloader so I can remake the tutorial on how to unlock the bootloader and root. So I did that, and then it bricked my phone. So I was like, oh god, And that's when I started really finding about the MSM2 and how useful it is. And man, it's a lifesaver for those of you who want to root but you're afraid. Just get a OnePlus phone, because you can brick it, but you can hard brick it, and literally you can hard unbrick it. Now remember Galaxy S2, the Epic 4G Touch, a long time ago, and that one I also bricked. That one was also in EDL mode, and Samsung did not provide these tools, and that was the biggest headache of them all. And you just literally, I couldn't, my phone became a complete brick. And I was making these kernels for that. My kernels sometimes, the first versions weren't that good. So there we go. So now you are back in OnePlus. No thanks. Skip. All right, set up offline. Continue. All right, I can set this up later, but let me just show you that. Now you're back on, completely back to stock, and yeah, you should be good to go. Actually, I don't really like the gestures here. Boom shakalaka, baby. So you should be on, based on this, Android 10. And if you want to update the firmware, simply sign in, connect to the internet, and go into settings, and go into system, and system updates and just download the latest. All right. As far as roots, like I told you, you're gonna lose everything because this is completely back to stock. So you'll have to go back and relock the bootloader. All right. Let's go ahead and check the system and developer options and enable OEM unlock. Go unlock the bootloader now before you do anything, because otherwise you're going to lose everything again. And then do that. And now if you want to change to like a Chinese firmware, Indian firmware, go ahead and download that firmware and put it in your root directory. Go to system updates, go to settings icon, go to local upgrade, and it will show up here. And you simply press that button and you can change firmware to another country. Anyway, thanks for watching. Hit the thumbs up. I'll see you guys soon. As always, stay
hard on Android.